Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Here we go. Let me just get that screen right. Awesome, hello. Why am I so close in your face? And why is my microphone there? Do the fine little adjustments. My brow's right. Awesome, good to go. Good to go, good to go. Good morning. Awesome, I can see you all coming into the room now. Fantastic. Excuse me. Good morning, Janet. Good morning. Hello. Okay. I'm feeling really good. I've got a bit of a croaky throat. Oh, gosh. I do. I've got a really croaky throat. Thanks, Michelle. But totally embraced the nurturing and the love yesterday. How did you guys go? You know, every time I felt that thought or that feeling coming in about, come on, you just got to do this. Come on, you just got to do that. I imagined that I was my own child and how I would treat that child. So yes, I had a couple of lies on the couch, and I did do some work. There were some things that I felt called to do. You probably noticed I felt really called to notify everybody about Ina Segal. And I felt really called to have a conversation. Thank you. To have a conversation with somebody about the planner and the mugs and the notebooks. So that's all happening. But it was only those two things, I guess, from a work point of view that happened. But when I rested and then went, okay, what's the next logical step? And then Ina Segal popped in and everything just flowed and it was nice and easy. And then I went and had a cup of tea and just had some quiet time away from my desk and out of my office. And then I got a message about the person to connect with about bringing in the planner. So I messaged her and I said, look, this is what I want to do. And she said, I'll give you a call in an hour. And I went, oh, beautiful. That's an hour for me to rest and ground and do a bit of meditation. And then I was able to have a chat with her an hour later, and it was really easy. It was very exciting. It was really uplifting. So it was yesterday was, it's, I saw somebody have an expression yesterday about how our health is an expression of what's going on. And yeah, when you break it all down, you just stop and you just do the next logical thing. What's the next logical thing? Not this big long list of notes and lists and to-dos. What's the next logical thing that's required right now? Those things flow so much easier. So I did well. How did you guys do? Were you all treating yourself with love and kindness yesterday? I will be doing a bit of that. Sorry. That's annoying. So, reminder, Cracking the Code is on tonight. Is Robin on this morning? Yeah, there you are. Hey, Robin. Beautiful Robin, would you mind sharing the link for the Cracking the Code Masterclass tonight? Cracking the Code Masterclass, for those of you that haven't done it, I'm looking on the thing, and those of you that have said hello, I'm pretty sure most of you have done it. If you haven't done it, the Cracking the Code webinar, the feedback that I get back from that is, oh my God, I can't believe you give all of this content away for free. I can't believe all of this, you give away all this information. It really is a valuable, valuable class. If you come to that class with the intention and the focus of, here I am, I've got an hour with Michelle and I'm going to do this and I've got my notebook and my pen, I'm going to get the most out of it. You will get so much out of it, I really promise you. It's a great way to, it's all about how your mindset and your energy has everything to do with the numbers in your bank account. It's not the tasks you're crossing off your list. It's not the goals that you've got up on your vision board. It's your mindset and your energy that is going to keep your bank account full. And Cracking the Prosperity Code Masterclass is all about that. So make sure, yes, Michelle, that's the same one that's available in the Academy. So anybody who's in the Rich Living Academy gets to do it at any time. But this one is live, so it's with me. So if there's any questions that you have during it, you can ask me during that. Awesome. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. And of course, if you've got people in your life, I know I've got people here who are in their own business, entrepreneurs, multi-level marketers, even people that work in organizations and banks and all kinds of things. This is something to share with your team and the people around you, because when they understand that their energy and their mindset is what fills their bank account, they're going to be much more pleasant to work with. And they're going to also discover how they can live a rich life. Because I do this for you guys because I love you and I support you and I want you to have the best life that you can have. I don't want you to be miserable. I don't want you to be anxious or stressed or worried or why haven't I got it yet, or jealous all the time or frustrated all the time. I want you to be loving your life. And this is what cracking the prosperity code will step you into, is that first part of what you need to do. So it's for me, and I guess this is what I wanted to talk about today as well, was connection. So over the last couple of days, we've noticed the stuff going out in the cosmos. You've all seen me as your in real life experiment, which I've gladly sacrificed myself for. Have a cold, what that means, lots of work, and then watch everything unfold, right? Because I love you. I want you guys to know that nothing is perfect all of the time. And perfect, I've got a whole lot of stuff to say about perfect as well. But I want you to know that we are connected. When you look at your body and your body has one sick cell or one unwell cell, that unwell cell can fight or grow or flourish and clean itself up, or it can get all nasty and bitter and twisted and create disease, right? It's the same as us as energetic beings living on the planet. It's our job to be really strong about being in that high vibe state, about being connected in a beautiful, positive, loving and caring way. Because when we are connected in that beautiful, positive, loving and caring way, other people are. And I'll just take you back in time to a year ago, where I probably didn't know most of you that are watching or I hadn't connected with you for a long time. Most of you that are watching these high vibes videos. The connection that we have every morning at 5:55 has made a difference. It's certainly made an enormous difference to me in my life, which has made a difference to my children, which has made a difference to my pets, which has made a difference to the people I work with. So you guys getting a dose of this every morning has made a difference in your world as well. And so when we continue to live in that space of universal oneness, of love, of connection, of support, of uplifting, of holding people to be their best possible versions of themselves, we are all going to be able to live a rich life too. Yeah. So we've had I know there's lots of stuff going out in the world, right? Not because I watch the news. One of the things I don't do is I don't watch the news, and I know but I'm aware of, because I'm on Facebook, I'm aware of Trump issues, Trump issues. What else is there? Oh, North Korea. In Australia, we've got the same-sex marriage debate. All of these social issues. Now, I'm not saying ignore them at all. We live here, right? But what I'm saying is, instead of tuning into the low vibe of whatever that is that's going on, tune into the high vibe of whatever that is that's going on. All right? So instead of going, Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that, and oh my God, where's the world going to go? And North Korea and the weapons and the nuclear weapons and the da 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 da. The more that we sit in that vibe of panic and fear and worry, I mean, really, hands up, we all know what sells news: fear. So the more that we all sit in that space of fear, the more we're going to see it. So if a nuclear bomb goes off tomorrow, I can tell you right now that I will be so grateful for everything that's happened to me in the last 7 days, because nothing has been around fear. It has all been around love. I didn't even know it was coming. Didn't even know the nuclear bomb was coming, which is a way better place to live than, oh my God, it's going to come. Oh my God, it's going to come. And oh my God, what am I going to do? And oh my God, it's going to come. And then it doesn't come. That's not living, right? So be really mindful and thoughtful about the conversations that you're having with people, the news that you're watching. You can unsubscribe to shit on Facebook. people, you can turn off those notifications. You don't have to, every time you switch on your phone and Google pops up, you don't have to see the news first. You don't have to see the floods. And you know what? I'm not dismissing anything that people are going through at all. That's not what I'm saying. I've been through a flood. I know what it's like. It's fucking awful. What I'm saying is we need to be focusing our attention into the love space and not the fear space. So if anything, over this 1 year that I've been doing these high vibes, I really hope that you guys remember, and I'm saying remember because I don't know whether I'm coming back to do this next year. What I want you guys to remember is to always come from that place of love, not fear. It's really easy to recognize. If you're not feeling happy, joyful, excited, motivated, adventurous, if you're not feeling those feelings and you're feeling cranky, pissed off, anxious, frustrated, those feelings, that's fear. There's only two choices, people, love or fear. And when we all start to come from this space of love, which is what I have been doing for a really long time for myself, and then I shared with you guys for the last 12 months via this medium of high vibes, we can create that ripple effect. I know that we all want to create a ripple effect, and we go, I don't know, how am I going to create a ripple effect? I really want to leave a legacy. I really want to be one of those people that makes a difference in somebody's life. Come from a space of love instead of a space of fear. That's all you got to do. That's all you've got to do. Awesome. Okay, so that's my little mini lecture for you guys today. Sorry, Michelle's saying, great, don't think I'll catch the live. No worries, the replay will be on. If you've got any questions, Michelle, because I know you did the last one, if there's anything that, you know how we do the rating? If you want to let me know about your rating, please let me know. Robin, okay, hopefully jumping. Oh, you've got a business partner jumping on tonight? Awesome. Michelle, can honestly say this has been the best year for a long time. Still a work in progress, but getting into flow. And you know what? It has been a really, really great year for a lot of people, because I think we've all backed off ourselves and backed off the pressure. And we've all started to tune into that flow a little bit easier. Oh, Deb, I'm so grateful you came into my life too. Hey, Dana, good morning. And thank you, Renee, for being here on the lives for the last couple of days. It's been awesome. Good morning. Yes, love over fear, Kellyanne. Amanda, I've recently unsubscribed from all notifications. What a difference. And if you're in business and you're following somebody, this is a really good one. If you're in business and you're following somebody who you admire and you want to be like them and you hope your business turns out their way, and then you see them post things like, oh, here's my new offering and here's my new thing and here's what I bought on the weekend and my life's fabulous. And your immediate feeling is, I'm not there yet. How come she is doing it better than I am? This is all fear. This is all fear-based. Turn it off. Turn it off. You've done all your market research. Focus on you and what you can do and what you can offer and what your purpose is. And keep coming back to, what can I offer? What's my purpose? What can I offer? What's my purpose? Who am I serving? How can I love today? How can I be kind today? How can I be generous today? Yeah? Amanda, Kellyanne, be like Mother Teresa. Don't focus on the numbers, but focus on the ones closest to you. Yes. Good morning, Dana. Good morning. So, yes. So the in summary, let me be really proper for the first time ever in a year. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Universal oneness. I've been thinking, what can I leave everybody with today and tomorrow? It's Thursday, right? I can leave everybody with remembering to come from love and not fear. When you are stressing about those bills that are coming in and you've got a pile, like I'm looking, because I know I've got a pile somewhere that needs to be paid. Oh no, I did them all yesterday. There you go. That's something I did yesterday. Never ever open your bills from a place of fear, from that place of, here's my envelope. I know what's inside there. That's going to be the credit card bill. And I really know that I overspent and I'm not, oh my God. And you start to get that feeling. This is fear. That's a fear feeling. Don't open it, because your energy just keeps moving on to that energy. I've got such a great example. I know I'm going over time. I don't care. It's my second last day. Let me give you a really perfect example of how, as humans, we all read energy. We don't read words. Listen to this one. I was in the car with Soph, not yesterday, the day before. So Sophie's 14, right? So Sophie has lived an experience of her life. So imagine this 14-year-old has lived the experience of her parents having financial struggle. So here's Sophie plodding along, you know, at the tender age of, I don't know, how old would she have been? 8, maybe? 8, 6 years ago? 7 years ago? 8, something like that. So at that tender age, and by the way, remember, we learn everything by the time we're 7. So she's watching these parents unfold before her having a financial challenge. Now, at that time, I was super, super aware of what I said and how I didn't want what was going on to be part of her story for her when she was growing up. Very aware, very conscious parent. But how am I going to explain this? Okay, so so there's that, right? So let me go back a step to those of us that have had babies, and those of us that know about babies too, by the way. We know that babies don't speak. Babies pick up on energy. So if you've seen a new mum who's tired and frustrated and hasn't had any sleep and is annoyed with this bloody brand new baby thing that she's just had, her frustration and her tiredness is what the baby feels. So just give me some likes as everybody knows how that works. So babies pick up on our energy. And, you know, when you're smiling at it, when, you know, you've got a nice calm mother and a nice calm baby, because all the baby is speaking is energy. It's only speaking in energy and feeling. When the mother wakes up in the middle of the night going, I just need to go check on my baby, that's an energy thing, right? But then as we grow up, that kind of separates. We learn language, we learn words, and we learn, oh, hang on, that's a way easier way to communicate, because I can just say, I want a bottle, and I'll get a bottle, rather than making all these faces and noises, yeah? So then we get used to language, and our reading of energy comes down a bit. So anyway, as this super aware conscious parent 8 years ago, every time I went to hand over my card to pay for something, I had this feeling in my stomach of, oh shit, did I do that transfer? It wasn't a credit card, it was a debit card. Did I do that transfer? I can't remember. I wonder if it's going to work. So I would have that feeling as I paid, right? And I usually had Sophie with me. I would, if I got declined on the card, I would go, oh, that's okay. I've given you the wrong card. Here, it's this one. And the money would be on the other card. So I knew the words and in my mind that everything would be okay. But from an energy feeling, I was still going, fuck, did I do the transfer? Shit, I can't remember. Oh my God, I'm panicking, right? So this little 8-year-old girl has grown up in a world hearing her parents saying things like, it's okay, everything's fine. But feeling, holy shit, I don't know what's going to happen. What happens when that happens? Oh my God, what are we going to do? So 6 years later, sitting out here on Tuesday in the carport, Sophie says to me, I went up to the shop this morning with my card. She went up to the shop with your card, Mum. And, you know, when I have to pay, I get really nervous. I get so worried that it's going to say declined. I can promise you, because this was part of my life research and now my works research, I never, ever have spoken those words with her. That is pure energy that she has picked up on me, which has now formed a money story for her. And I said to her, like, we're sitting in the car, I'm just going, all right, let's pick this apart. This is fun, my little experiment. And I said to her, let's look at that and, you know, talk to her through it. What would actually happen if the card was declined? What would you would ring me and then I'd transfer the money via the phone. Everything would be fine. But it was so interesting to see that her energy around money has already been set without words. Without words. I never, ever have said to her, we can't afford it. We don't have the money. All those words, I was always very careful and saying things to her like, how can we afford it? What do you think? How do you think we could do that differently so we could have that? So I know I was a super conscious parent, and that was all energy that she's picked up on. So now she's doing the changing the story. All of my work I do with my children. So she's now changing her money story around that. So we can see what happens next for her. And then she's got to build that confidence up. So she's got 14 years or 6 years of, I'm really scared, what if this doesn't work, when she hands over the card. She's got to change that now and start to begin to trust and build up her evidence toolkit. We talk about this a lot in Money School and the Rich Living Academy. She's now got to start building up her evidence toolkit and going, oh, see, every time I go to use it, it works. Oh, it worked. Oh yeah, see, it works. So that she can build that trust muscle and that energy muscle around money. Amazing. I just had to share that story with you. I've been meaning to share it with you since it happened, but cold. So for us as adults, we've got lots of things that we need to go and clean up. And you'll learn a little bit about this on Cracking the Code tonight, by the way. We will learn, but if we have children, let's start helping them out now. Let's start recognizing those things and seeing how we can help them move through their life faster from the place of abundance and prosperity and not from a place of fear. Yeah? Awesome. I know, that was a bit long. Sorry. But I'm sure you all got something out of it. All right. So connection, right? So connection, it is about our energetic connection. It's not our words. It's not our, it is. It's our words and our touch and our sight. It is all those things. But on a really deep, universal, interconnected, loving way, it's our energetic connection. Yeah? Awesome. All right, guys, it is 22:22. Perfect time for me to say goodbye. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow for the last one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. One whole bloody year. I don't think I've done anything for a whole year. I probably wish that I had done 100 sit-ups every day for a year. No, I didn't do that. I don't think I've even drunk 2 liters of water every day for a year. See you guys.